Hello, friends. Welcome back to... Hello, friends. This is Coltron. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. We are no longer in Labyrinthos. It's the Starlight Festival, and I wanted to check it out. So, I thought that said Estinian for a second, and that would have been an amazing appearance in, like, Christmas Estinian. Yes, I would take that. But, yeah, I wanted to check this out, and so let's see what we got here. We got some great names. This is almost one of my favorite parts. Booba Shogun. I love seeing what... Joe Beanie Hoss. And as much as I love the silly names, like, the classic, like, fantasy-ish names, Ruvana, Peacecraft, Igmir, Icemane, like, those are just as cool. I love what people in this game. What a great community. I freaking love this game. Okay. So this is Gridania. We got Garanji. I think this is the quest that last... Is that Shaggles? That's like a Shaggles minion. It's like one of those mini troll minions, that the same model that Shaggles had. That's a very Yeti Starlight. It's that special time of year when where the streets light up for the Starlight Celebration once more, and preparations are underway. Garanji is busy readying for the festivities at Miketo's amphitheater and may just have a special task for you. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, I hope you haven't forgotten about me in the year since we last met. I totally have. I do not remember you at all. Look at that friggin' Rudolph costume. Amazing. You'll be lending a hand with the festivities again this year, won't you? I could certainly use your help. You see, I have something of a beast problem. Nothing dangerous, I assure you, but it's not exactly my area of expertise. And I imagine a seasoned veteran such as yourself, with all your experience dealing with Eorzea's more exotic fauna, would be better suited to the task. Come on out, Rudy. Is this going to be a red-nosed Rudy the Red-Nosed like Shaggles? Oh my god, it's so friggin' cute. Yep. It's so friggin' cute. This little fellow is Rudy. At least, that's what I've been calling him. He appeared all of a sudden as I was making my usual preparations, and now he doesn't seem to want to leave. I was wary at first, but he hasn't tried to cause any trouble. I dare say he's even better behaved than some of my little helpers. I've grown so fond of him, I just couldn't resist making him a little costume. Doesn't he look adorable in it? Yes, he fucking does. You're absolutely right. Yep. The only problem is that it's as if he's trying to tell me something. It seems terribly important to him, but for the life of me, I can't figure it out what it might be. I don't suppose there's anything you might be able to do to help, is there? Well, as it so happens, I have the Echo, and I can speak with little trolls. Yep. No, I guess not this one. I wish I could borrow Shaggles for this. Forgive me, I know I'm asking the nigh impossible. After all, it's not as if an adventurer like yourself has the ability to commune with beasts. I mean, Kryl does. Or wait, who... I think Kryl in Final Fantasy V did. I don't know if she has... I don't remember if she has it in 14. And what other Final Fantasy character had the ability to speak with beasts? It was the guy from Final Fantasy II, the kind of the big, dopey guy. He could also speak with... Guy. The guy, yeah. His name was Guy. Guy could also speak with beasts. Oh, whatever am I to do? Looks like you could use some help, my dear. Who's this? Are you kidding me? What? Did that squirrel just speak? By the 12, a talking squirrel. You can understand this in auspice. Yeah, you can. I don't think I'll be as shocked as this at this as I would have been pre-Shaggle. So you can understand us? Like, yay, I'm glad. The reactions never fit. No, I'm not going to do that. The reactions never fail to amuse. Yes, I can understand and speak your language just fine. For you see, I'm what's known as an auspice, a beast proficient in the tongues of man. If you have traveled to the Far East, you may have encountered others of my kind. I actually don't remember talking squirrels in the Far East. I'm sure they were there, but again, I'm paying more attention in this. Are you holding a nut, or is that a hedgehog? That looks like that Pokemon that's like the snowy type hedgehog Pokemon. But allow me to introduce myself. I am Risai, a wanderer who goes wherever duty, sentiment, and the sweet smell of delectable desserts take me. A meeting with an old friend is what called me to Eorzea, but your festivities piqued my interest. Yes, they did. I couldn't help but overhear your conversations, and it struck me that I might be of service. With Rudy, you can understand him. I mean, he said he's an auspice, so this is exactly. I would be a sad excuse for an auspice if I could not, so allow me to provide some enlightenment. It seems your furry little friend here would entreat a favor of you. To wit, he is troubled by the fact that he's a bit of a runt compared to his brothers. They hardly ever treat him like a real Yeti, making fun of him for the tiny little snowballs he makes. This is precious already. Snowballs? I'm Garanji. Snowballs? I heard that Yetis incapacitate and capture their prey by blowing frosty balls of snow and ice. Where was that? There was some boss that we met that was like a Yeti boss where you had to kick the snowballs at it, that sort of thing. Yep. Your friend would like to politely point out that this is not true of all Yetis. Rudy and his kin live peacefully deep in the mountains, a far cry from the savage beasts that roam Kurthus. They vie for supremacy amongst themselves, not through violence, but for competing to see who can build the biggest snowballs. This is beyond kawaii. This is kawaii sugoi. Rudy was practicing making snowballs in secret to prove himself when he fell from a small precipice and got himself lost. He wandered the forest aimlessly for days and had just gotten about given up all hope when a white-haired fellow found and rescued him. A white-haired fellow? It's Santa. Okay. The kindly fellow in question was none other than the Saint of Nimia. He says, saved our poor Rudy before gallivanting off to the Starlight Celebration. Poor Rudy, alas, didn't even get a chance to thank him, so now he wishes to find the saint and properly express his gratitude. Garanji, what a touching story, truly a starlight miracle. And I do very much wish I could help, but I'm sorry, Rudy, I haven't a clear clue where the saint is right now. He never sticks to one place for too long, you see. Always busy delivering gifts to children the realm over. Oh, yep. Oh, disappointed Rudy is not a thing that we can let exist. The saint will know you're a good Yeti. Best way to show thanks would be to pay his kindness forward. I don't want to just put a burden on him. I'm just going to say the saint will know you're a good Yeti. But I don't think that's what this is about. I think he wants to show gratitude, not get good points. Garanji. That's right. And if you help bring joy to the young ones for the Starlight Celebration, you can be one of his little helpers. Why, if you're lucky, you might even be able to meet him again. Yep. Oh, Rudy is psyched. Risai. Rudy says he would be very happy to help. As for that matter, would I. At the very least, I could avail you as an interpreter. You'll be lending a hand too, won't you? Yep, that's what the quest says. Garanji. I understand this is all rather sudden, but please tell me you'll agree. I'm sure it would mean the world to Rudy. I did not disappoint Shaggles, and I'll be damned if I'm going to disappoint Rudy. Splendid. Now let's come up with a plan for getting this little one involved in the festivities. I mean, he could just be like a therapy Yeti. Like, if people just came up and like pet him, like he would be spreading so much Christmas joy. Starlight cheer. He would be spreading Rooster. Yeah, he would be spreading all of the Starlight cheer if he just let people pet him. Alright, Rudy. I'm guessing that Rudy will say yip in some fashion. Yep. Risai. I thank you again for your aid. Now, there must be something special Rudy could do for the children of this Starlight season, but what could that be? Might you have any ideas? Again, therapy station. Yep. What's that you say? The snowballs you make are so tiny no one would ever want them? Do not be so hard on yourself, my little friend. This is the greatest pairing since Alpha and Omega. Clearly, your talents simply lie elsewhere, and it's our job to help you find them. Perhaps you could join the choir, for example. Can you sing? Let's hear it. Oh, nope. No more. I think it was last year or the year before where there was a Starlight Festival rhythm game that I was just awful at. Yarp! Risai. Thank you, Rudy. That was most unique. Unfortunately, it's not the best fit for singing Starlight carols. Keep your thoughts to yourself, Risai. There must be something we can do. I would hear your thoughts, adventurer. I'm not seeing become a therapy Yeti to get pets as an option. Okay, so snowball-themed gifts should do the trick. He could make snowballs for the snowball fight. He can compose a carol to better suit his voice. I'm okay with that, but, like, I think he wants some kind of snowball-related improvement to his morale. So let's do snowball-themed... I think practice makes perfect. Let's do snowballs for the snowball fight. That is a possibility, yes, but the children rather enjoy making snowballs themselves. Oh, that's actually a great point. I'm not convinced that taking the task away from them would bring them much joy. That reminds me, what do you think of these, pray tell? I picked them up in Old Ah. It's some kind of traditional confection, but they look rather snowball-ish, don't they? Perhaps we could make something similar for the festival goers to nibble on. Oh, cooking. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. That's right, Rudy. This is your chance to prove yourself once and for all. You're going to make the loveliest, most scrumptious snowball treats any Yeti ever has. And we'll be with you every step of the way. You just need to have faith in yourself. Risai is coming off as Jiminy Cricketish, and I'm okay with this. Yep. Well, if it's sweets you're making, I know just the person to help. Mother Mioun at the Carline Canopy. Why is the name Mother Mioun familiar to me? I'm trying to remember where I know her from. Is she just like the innkeeper in Gridania? I'm an old citizen. I'm staying in a room there, and I must say I found her confections to be second to none. Shall we then? See you two. It just hit me that the auspice is staying at an inn. That's amazing. Risai. Mother Mioun, there's something my friends and I would discuss with you. Yep. Mother Mioun, Carline Canopy proprietress. Yep, so she's the Momodi of Gridania, I guess. Quite the motley bunch, I see. What is it that brings you all here? Mother Mioun. I see. In that case, you've come at the perfect time. I believe I know a way that this might work in both our favors. I'm in the midst of preparing Starlight gift boxes for the children at Branch Meadows. Exotic snow-themed sweets would be a most welcome addition. Risai. Then furnish you with said sweets, shall we? We shall. That is, once we figure out how to precisely we're going to make them. Mother Mioun. You leave that to me. I will have a working recipe before you know it. In the meantime, might I ask you to pick up some of the ingredients we'll need in advance? I put it all on my tab, so you can simply pick everything up and bring it back here. Risai. It would be our pleasure, and don't you worry, Rudy. Our adventurer friend and I will handle the transactions. Yep. Yes. Yip is correct, Rudy. Risai. You do the shopping all by yourself, you say? Kokushu need only stand back and watch, if you insist. How are you going to negotiate? Okay. Mother Mioun. What an eager little helper your friend is. Here, I've made a list of everything we need. Simply show this to the shopkeepers and they'll take care of you, my dear. Mother Mioun. The flour you can procure at the Whistling Miller and the oil at the Botanist's Guild. And stay warm out there, yes? Does Gridania get cold? It always seems tropical to me. Not tropical hot, but I don't know. I just never think of it as being a cold place. I guess it can be cold. Forests can get cold. Of course they can. Risai. With that, let us be off. First stop, the Whistling Miller. With us, Rudy. Yep. The little musical yip. Oh, lovely. Little John, Whistling Miller proprietor. Okay. Rudy. You got this, Rudy. Risai, what do you have to say? So Rudy hands over the list of ingredients from Mioun, and the shopkeeper gives us what we need free of charge. This should be simple enough. Yeah, I have a feeling it's not going to be simple enough, but I hope it is. Rudy. Yep. Is that a baby Yeti? And why is it dressed as one of the Saint of Naimea's little helpers? Yep. You better not try to screw over Rudy. Whistling Miller clerk. A letter from Mother Mune? Let's see here. Ah, now I see. You're running an errand for the Carline Canopy. Well, I can certainly help with that. Just give me a moment and I'll fetch your flower. Good. If you were even thinking of trying to, like, extract money from Rudy or be mean to Rudy, you got me to deal with in the background here. Standing, like, my dominance pose. Here you are. That should be enough to last Mune for a while. Don't work yourself too hard now. Yep. Oh my god, the animations on Rudy are incredible. Risai. Well, would you look at that? It would seem our friend Rudy is a natural at this. I dare say it couldn't have gone any smoother if we did it ourselves. Now to the Botanists Guild for some oil. Off we go. What is this portal? I don't know, but that's pretty cool. Is that a Reaper thing? I think that might be a Reaper thing. Serial experiments. You have a fantastic name, good sir. Wait. Oh, no, here. Risai. All we need now is the frying oil. With any luck, it'll go as smoothly as the last time. Again, Sandre, look at me. Do not mess with Rudy. Yep. Hack, begone, foul beast. Back to the forest with you. My sword is coming out. Yep. Risai. Oh dear, it seems our little friend is in something of a pickle. We could go to his aid, but let us wait a bit still. It would give the lad more confidence to be able to overcome the predicament himself. Agreed. But, like, I'm only giving you a little bit of leeway. If you're mean to Rudy again, like, I don't care if you're not a hunt mark. You're going on the list. Sandre. It won't leave. Oh, what to do? I'd rather not involve the wood whalers. Yep. There you go. Okay, good. He saw the note. A note? Could it be that you're here on an errand of some sorts? It could. Well, I'll be. Cooking ingredients for Mother Mune. And here I thought you some savage beast who'd wandered here to cause trouble. If frying oil is all you need, I'd be happy to oblige for a moment. You better apologize. Maybe you even just apologize. Did you apologize? No, but you better. Careful now. It's heavy. And do take care on your way back to the canopy, yes? Yep. Risai. Well, would you look at that? Rudy managed to find the zone after all. And now that we have everything we need, let's head back to the Carline Canopy and get all this to Mune. Sandre, watch your back. Risai. He had us worried for a minute, but Rudy did a fine job. Why, we may as well have not been there at all. Nope. I'm making a list. I'm checking it twice, and Sandra is getting a rapier in the back. Rudy. Yep. Mother Mune. Good to see you back safe and sound. And just look at how well you performed your little errand. You really are a wonderful helper. You are on the nice list, Mother Mune. You run quite a nice inn. I like the stained glass. And with that, we have everything we need to make sweet starlight treats for the children. It'll take me a little while to prepare, so how about a cup of piping hot tea while you wait? And some old butterscotch candies. That would be splendid, Mother Mune, though I dare say it might make me even hungrier for a little something sweet to go with it. I guess that's part of the idea, though, right? Yep. What a little starlight trio we got going here. Mother Mune, Risai, and Rudy. And me, I guess. Yep. Risai. Amazing! I expected nothing less from you, and truly, your confections are simply to die for. Those do look really good. Oh my goodness. Are those like chocolate frosted nuts? You flatter me, Risai. Incidentally, you might be interested to hear this is a traditional dessert called schneeballs, named after an old Hellsguard word meaning snowball. What is Hellsguard? I don't know what Hellsguard is. I don't think I've heard that term. Not that I remember. A perfect fit for a Yeti, wouldn't you say? Risai. Oh, so it was no mere coincidence they look like little snowballs. Yep. Rudy seems hesitant. Risai. You know, Rudy, you shouldn't let yourself be discouraged by what your siblings might say to you. There's no shame in being different from everyone else. After all, just look at me. I'm hardly like all the other squirrels out there. And do I let it bother me? No siree, Bob. We should be proud of what sets us apart from others, not ashamed. Yep. There you go, Rudy. Risai's a good friend to you. Mother Miyun. Once we finish making these, my gift boxes will be ready for delivery to Bent Branch Meadows. Speaking of which, would you like to help in handing them out? There is no better reward for hard work than watching the children's faces light up with joy. Don't worry, you won't have to do all the work. I'll be asking the Starlight Celebrants to assist as well. Well, what say you? Rudy again with the singing yips. Risai. Rudy says he'd love to, and would most appreciate if you join us. You'll do this for him, yes? Yes. I will commit crimes for Rudy. I can certainly do this. Oh, that chest pound with the present. Mother Miyun. You have my thanks. We'll make a few more batches of these and pack them up into the gift boxes for you. Garanji will be able to tell you what to do from there. Risai. Duly noted. Thank you for everything, Mother Miyun. Yep. Garanji. Oh, wait. Welcome back. I trust everything was well with our newest little helper? Damn right. Rudy and the two of you are helping Mother Miyun make snowball sheet confections. What a splendid idea. The children will be delighted, I'm sure. Well done, Rudy. I'm so proud of how far you've come. Yep. Risai. Furthermore, we would like to assist in handing out of presents at Bent Branch Meadows if we may. Garanji. Of course. I wouldn't want you to miss out on the joy of delivering the goodies and seeing the children's smiling faces. Thanks for sticking around, friend. If you'd like, I'd be happy to tell you more about the festivities so that you can get fully into the Starlight spirit. A very Yeti Starlight. Absolutely. What do you have to say, Rudy? Yep. And Risai? As one of the Saint's little helpers, it's Rudy's job to bring presents to the children and put smiles on their faces, and it's our job to help them. Okay, next quest is from Garanji here. Time to shine. We get both a Rudy and the Squirrel Emperor. This is oh yes. Okay, good. Garanji knows just what you and your friends can do to put smiles on the children's faces. Well, I do believe it's time to deliver presents for the children. You're still willing to help out, yes? Yeah. Risai. It would be our pleasure, Rudy in particular, and we're here to support them all along the way. Garanji. Excellent. On to business then. My fellow celebrant Banfald has been placed in charge of this task. Seek him out at Bent Branch Meadows, and he'll tell you everything you need to know. Let's go. Rudy. Yep. Are you nervous? He's a Rogaden, but he's pretty great. Not even but. He's a Rogaden, and he's pretty great. Risai. I say, does Rudy not look a bit distressed to you? Can't say I blame him, of course. Being one of the Saint's little helpers is a lot of pressure for the little Yeti. Look at this pink and white. Oh, it's got like this pink and white chocobo's got like an angel halo. It's pretty great. Banfeld. About time you showed up. I mentioned you might be helping out. And believe you me, we could use all the help we can get. This is crowded. Then you will have ours. Risai. Then you will have ours. My Yeti friend Rudy, Kakushu, and I, Risai, are more than happy to aid. Though I must say, Mother Mune truly outdid herself this time. Just look at all these presents. Might I suggest that we split the duties? We might deliver them to the children in a more efficient manner. Kakushu, why don't you take a batch and go with Rudy? Meanwhile, I'll get started from the opposite side. Yep. Yeah, let's go, Rudy. We got this. Risai. Dear me, Rudy's so raring to go, it might be best to stand aside and leave it to him. So it would do wonders for his confidence, and I'm sure the children would delight in getting a gift from a seasonally fitting snow creature. Hopefully they didn't, like, there's none of them where, like, a Yeti ate their parents or anything like that. Let's see, so we're heading to the south here. Yes. No, you know what? I will trust in Rudy. Rudy has the diplomatic skills of a UN delegate. He's great. Yep. A snow beast, please don't eat me. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. Yep. You see, no, not even a hesitation now. A present for us? Why, you must be one of the saint's little helpers. Rudy gave the children their presents. Wow, these look absolutely delicious. I was just thinking about how hungry I was. Lucky me. Bashful boy, are you sure these are safe to eat? I suppose they must be, or that adventurer would do something about it. Anyhow, thank you. Thank you, fluffy little helper. We'll be sure not to eat them all at once. Yeah, bashful boy, you should learn from the restless girl and how to show some gratitude. Yep. Nice job, Rudy. One down. Bashful boy. These little snowballs are so sweet and crunchy. Thank you, little helpers. I guess, yeah, Bashful boy is taller than the Warrior of Light. That makes sense. Restless girl. These are so tasty. Better than anything my mom could make. Oh, sick burn. Demure girl and dispirited boy. I wanted to go to the city to see the Saint of Nemea, but Mother told me it was too dangerous to go alone. Doesn't she realize I'm not a baby anymore? And dispirited boy. All I got for Starlight last year was a tattered hand-me-down hat. Then again, I suppose I should be grateful I got anything at all. Well, you, my friends, are about to get the joy of snowball treats. Rudy, go for it. Yep. Dispirited boy. It's a monster. You, adventurer, do something about this. Let's feed you to the chocobos if you're rude to Rudy. Demure girl. Wait, I think it's holding something. What have you got there, little friend? Are those presents for us? Yep. Rudy gave the children their presents. Dispirited boy. What are these? Some kind of snowball-shaped cake? Never seen anything like them before. Demure girl. They look so good. I'm going to tell all my friends I got them from the saint's cutest helper of them all. Dispirited boy. Oh, they do smell delicious. Well, thank you very much for the gift, little helper. And you too, Mrs. Adventurer. Yep. You did it, Rudy. You're 2 for 2. Alright, demure girl. I can't believe I got to meet one of the saint's little helpers. And that he was so fluffy. Yeah, seriously. He's the best helper ever. The spirited boy. Those snowball cakes were so good. Yeah, I kind of want to... I don't think I have snowball cakes, but, like, I'm sure the gas station down the street from me has Hostess snowballs, and so maybe those will be, like, comparable. Maybe, probably not. Risai. Behold, Rudy, the children simply adore the gifts you gave them. Alright, ban failed. You should be proud of yourselves. Your snowball sweets are the talk of the town, and not just among the wee ones. You've brought us all a Starlight miracle this year. Men shout, what's... Yetis! Yetis in the streets! Take cover at once! No. They're talking about Rudy, aren't they? Unless there are actual, like, giant Yetis coming to eat people. That voice! Did that come from the city gates? That voice must have carried then. No, it's two big Yetis. Are they looking for their little baby? They are. They're looking for Rudy. What in the 7 hills is going on? Wood Whaler Sentry. I know not from where, but a pair of most fearsome Yetis just stormed into the city. They don't look like they're doing anything. They just want to find Rudy. Fearsome Yeti. Yep, 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 yep. Oh, Rudy's abashed. Versailles. Oh dear. Oh, yes, I see. Versailles. Let me your ears, friends. There is no need to panic. Our large friends here haven't come to attack us. They're simply Rudy's siblings, come to take their little brother home. Banfeld. You're a lucky little Yeti to have such good family worrying after you, Rudy. Or even if they do look like they're about to give you a good whooping. Versailles. Indeed. I cannot deny that they're a bit perturbed. To hear them tell it, they're rather upset Rudy allowed himself to be captured so easily. Banfeld. Captured? Think he can't fend for himself, do they? Sorry for this accent. I'm sorry for all these. Rudy. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, tell them that's not what happened. That's you gotta be open about that. You weren't captured. Rudy. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. It's like the conversations I have with my cat. Meow, meow. Yep, 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 yep. Oh, look at the screen shaking with Rudy's determination. Well, what are they saying? Did they sort it out? Versailles. Oh, I'd say. Our little friend Rudy really told them off. Holy shit, nice job, Rudy. He told them about the delicious snowball treats we made together, and how the children's faces lit up when we gave them their presents. He said he may be small, but he's proud as what can be of what he accomplished, and he won't let anyone belittle him anymore. Yes, stand up for yourself. Beat their asses. Rudy. Yep, yep. Yes. Risai. Say, Rudy, how about letting your brothers try your snowballs? A taste is worth 1,000 words after all. I mean, I hope so. I have a feeling that it's going to be like ant food for them. But maybe not. Maybe a taste is all they need to see the wonder of baking. Banfeld. Aye, nothing like sharing tasty treats to bring a family together. Risai. Well, isn't that nice of him? He just apologized now for how they treated Rudy all these times. He says he's proud to call Rudy his brother, and that Rudy is more than welcome to join in their snowball fights and all their Yeti games. Oh, fucking A, okay. Rudy, yep, yep, yep. I'm surprised his nose is black and not red, but I guess that would be putting a hat on a hat. Oh my god, I forgot Godbert's the Saint of Nymea. Of course he is. Of course, I mean, Godbert's probably about as powerful as Santa is, to be honest. Alright, Rudy. Yep, 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 yep. Risai. Rudy says that he intends to return with his brothers to their mountain home, and that he so very much enjoyed his time with us. He only wishes he could have properly thanked the Saint of Nymea before he left. I think the Saint knows. The Saint knows. Banfeld. I wouldn't worry about that. I reckon the saint heard you as clear as can be. Look, this was sitting by those tasty morsels you made. It's a letter from you-know-who. Dear Rudy, your delightful little snowball treats simply sparkled with festive starlight spirit. I dare say you are the finest of all my helpers this season. Ho ho ho! Risai. You hear that, Rudy? It would seem the saint was watching you work the whole time. Yep. Yeah, nice job, Rudy. Yep. Oh, I like how you can get the emotion from the yips, from the punctuation around the yips. Risai. Oh, Rudy, of course Kakushu will miss you too. Kakushu, Rudy says if it were not for you and the rest of us, he never would have realized what he's capable of, or found the confidence to stand up to his brothers. He says that everyone he met here was so incredibly kind, it was because of that he was able to make the best snowballs he's ever made. He says thank you, Kakushu, for making this the most miraculous, memorable starlight of his life. I mean, I think the real revelation here is that apparently Yetis know about the 12 and they celebrate Starlight Festival. That's like a major lore drop we're getting here. Yep. Risai. Fare thee well, Rudy, and promise you'll come back to see your friends again someday, yes? You better. Banfeld. Back home you go then. Take care of yourself out there. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. It'll be lonely here without the little guy. Risai. Worry not, my friends. Yours and Rudy's paths may very well cross again, somewhat. After all, we never know what fate has in store for us. And with that said, we had best return the report to Amgaranji. I suspect she'll be thrilled, if sad, to hear that Rudy has gone away home. Yeah. Thank you, Banfeld. Banfeld was one of the singers, wasn't he? Like he's helped out in past events. I seem to remember him. I'll be overjoyed to hear of your success. I go with you, but as you can see, I've got my hands full with gifts still. Now you're good. Okay. Okay. What is this from? I definitely know it, I just can't think what it's from. I'm Garanji. All done handing out presents, are you? Thanks so very much. And good work, Wait, where's Rudy gone off to? Yeah. It's a good reason for him to leave, but still. Home with his brothers, but I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Oh, to ruffle his fluffy fur one last time. You got to ruffle his fluffy fur? I am super jealous of Amgaranji right now. Risai. You were quite fond of the little fellow, weren't you? Amgaranji, of course. Who wouldn't get attached to that adorable, pouty little face? Seriously. Oh, well, if he's happy now, that's all that matters. And now, allow me to thank you both once more. Not just for your help at the festivities, but for everything you did for Rudy, too. You helped him find the confidence he needed to make his siblings accept him. Why, if Rudy's exploits don't fill you with the spirit of Starlight, I dare say nothing will. I'm feeling more enthusiastic about the celebration than ever. And as head celebrant, I will do all in my power to spread joy and smiles with as much passion as Rudy did. Yeah, there you go. Risai. I, too, very much enjoyed the time we spent together. Truly, it was full of new experiences to look back upon fondly. Isn't that so, Kakushu? Yet I fear the time has come for us to part ways. After all, I've lands to traverse, people to meet, and sweets to eat. All important. I very much hope to see you again someday, and who's to say? Should you ever find yourself in a pinch with a beast again, I very well might show up to lend a hand. Farewell. Alright, see you, Risai. Oh, you're pretty cute, too. With your little bouncy movements. Garanji. Thank you, truly. I know it isn't much, but please take this as a humble token of my appreciation. And believe it or not, the saint himself has expressed an interest in meeting you. No doubt he wishes to thank you in person. Whenever you have a moment, just say the word. Oh, okay. Is there going to be a follow-up quest? Bum bum. Achievement unlocked, Friend to the Furry. So let's see, we got 2 new minions here. Wind Up Rudy. We got Jingle Bells playing. It's Macchiato from okay, she changed and she's changed songs and locations, but it's still Macchiato. Good. Okay, we got Wind Up Rudy, eager to help, though perhaps not suited to guiding sleighs. Yeah, his nose is a little bit not red enough. Having served dutifully as one of the saint's little helpers, Rudy returned to his home deep in the mountains. But thanks to a starlight miracle, a wandering saint succeeded in recreating a minion of the fellow so lifelike it breathes. I definitely appreciate it, Saint Godbert. Garanji. Why, it's a starlight miracle. And next is Squirrel Emperor. The Squirrel Emperor. Wait, what? I forgot to. It said something more powerful than the Shaman King. That's got to be a reference to something, but I don't know what it's a reference to. Squirrel Emperor. Fond of mortal children, the auspicious Risai once transformed himself into a learned man and taught the young ones their letters. Like the real auspice, the self-created avatar goes wherever the winds of philanthropy and delicious sweets blow. And the little quote is from a hunter scholar. Thanks to predation by other rodents, only the fittest and most vicious of squirrels survive to adulthood. That's a bizarre quote to attach to the Squirrel Emperor here. Is Risai like a bloodthirsty, squirrel-eating monster? Probably. Alright, Nagshian Cat, I'm sorry to say, but you're going to take a rest. And in your place, I think we're going to start with Rudy. Oh, look at him. Okay. What's this follow-up quest here, though? Saintly inspiration. A certain esteemed personage would speak to you immediately, and Garanji is ready to introduce you. Magic prism. The worst things ever. This peculiar control... Okay, we'll look at that later, once we get it. Garanji, is it strange that I got so attached to Rudy in such a short time? Either way, I only hope we can meet him again someday. But this is no time to get sentimental. I have work to do. And remember, the Saint of Nymea wishes to have a word with you, if you've the time to spare. He didn't mention exactly what he wants, but he was most insistent that you come alone. Whatever do you think it could be? I don't know, but I'm not coming... Oh, I can't summon the companion here, right? Alright, Saint. You've got the Godbert skirt. Looking good.
Ho, ho, ho! Thank you for joining me, my adventuring friend. As no doubt you know, I am the Saint of Nymea, bringer of gifts and joy to children all across the realm. Garanji has told me all about your exploits this Starlight season, and I simply had to express my gratitude in person.
I like that he's just Godbert wearing a very Godbert version of the Santa suit. Like, he doesn't even try to... Like, we've met many times, but you know what? I'll roll with it.
Truth be told, I was observing you this whole time from a distance. Why, I almost wish I could have joined you myself, but it's my policy to stay out of the spotlight. Or the starlight, as it were.
Nice job.
Besides, you and your furry friends were having such a jolly time that I couldn't bring myself to intrude. Watching Rudy help make those delightful snowball treats and grow into a confident little helper was a wonder to behold, a true starlight miracle. Which brings me to my request. I was hoping you might inspire me the same way you did young Rudy. Really? For you see,
like just with gift ideas, not like emotionally.
For you see, as much as it pains me to admit this, I find myself at a loss for new gift ideas this year. And so if you could spare the time, I was hoping we might spend a little together. Just the two of us. What say you, friend?
Yeah, what are you asking of me?
I just want a taste of that inspiration of yours. Yes, I'm certain some quality time with you is precisely what I need to rekindle my creative spirit. Ho, ho, ho! No need to look so alarmed. I won't ask much of you. I simply would have you accompany me on a little stroll under the stars. After all, the decorations are most Are you asking me on a date, Godbert? The decorations are most lovely, so why don't we take in the festive atmosphere together? We can amble around at Makeout Point and make our way to Nofika's altar. There are just a few spots in particular I'd like to take in with you along the way. Just one would be plenty if you've other places to be, though if you can spare the time, I would love to see 3. I'm sure you can show me all around the world with your skills. And with that, let us be off. Ho, ho, ho. Let's enjoy ourselves a most romantic stroll.
Oh, Saint of Nymea is now accompanying. Oh, they're using the new mechanic for this. Leading to the designated location. Speak with him there. Okay. Anywhere among 6 desired locations. Okay, or any you can choose from among those. Okay. Sounds good. Gotcha. All right, let's start near the Whistling Miller. Yeah, I only do power jogs, Saint of Nymea, so I hope you can keep up.
Oh ho! What a lovely spot indeed! Why, attuning my ears to the sound of the babbling river and spinning water wheel feels as if it's purifying me to the depths of my soul.
Do you want me to put my arm around you, or...?
That said, it is a bit chilly.
He actually fucking does.
It's a bit chilly here at water's edge, is it not? Most fortunate that I'm layered up nice and warm. Come join me under my robe, little girl. Why, I dare say I was even feeling a bit hot.
They're really leaning into this.
Yes, a bit of cool air might have been just what I needed for inspiration. That said, I could make a gift of garb and garments to keep out the chill of winter. Yes, that would be a fine idea. Why did I not think of this sooner?
You really needed my help to think of let me make someone a sweater as your brilliant idea? Yeah, thumbs up. Nice job, Santa. It would appear that the Saint of Nymea has found some small measure of inspiration. You may make for Nofika's altar if you're ready to end your stroll, or accompany him to other locations that you might inspire him further. Yeah, let's check out. Let's help give him a little Christmas inspiration. So this is by the Botanists Guild. Speak with the Saint.
What a lovely season for a stroll, I'm sure you agree, yes? No better way to stimulate the senses, particularly when I'm joined by such a ravishing presence like you, my friend. Ho, ho, ho.
Okay. What do you have to say about the Great Loom Growery?
Oh, such a magnificent tree! Clearly it's been tended to with the greatest of care. Yes, you can simply feel the love in the air tonight that those who work here have for nature. A gentle tranquility permeates the very air around us. Yes, it's quite the departure from the bustling crowds that are the norm in most places I visit. Why, just the other day at the the Gold Source, a mine. Yes, I'm so inspired I feel as if I've struck gold. Nice save. Yeah, whatever you say. But what treasures still await us? Onward we go. A moment's appreciation for the name Gwyneth Tattertot. Next in the Leatherworkers Guild here. Maybe a Christmas-themed saw? Oh ho, what a remarkable collection of most masterfully crafted leatherwork. I would expect nothing less from the home of the Fenil brand. Is that like Fendi for here? Those would make marvelous gifts indeed, though perhaps not for children. Yeah, but adults need gifts too. For one as cultured as you, however, I do believe this bag would be perfect. It complements your powerful silhouette most remarkably. What do you say? Might you have something in mind for me? It's a little big. I think I could fit in there, fit my whole self in there. Oh, but there are few greater pleasures in life than exchanging presents with friends and loved ones. I think that's actually true. It's really fun to do that if you're on equal footing. Just imagining the delight in their eyes upon receiving the item you so carefully chose for them. This stroll truly has been most eye-opening. Doing this every year, one tends to fall into a bit of a routine. Slowly but surely, you are helping me remember the true joys of the season. Yeah, routine can be a little dangerous thing, and especially for stuff like this, and your thighs are magnificent, if I do say so myself. Why, I dare say I'm feeling as excited and motivated as I did during the inaugural Starlight Celebration. Ho, ho, ho. Nice. Digging into the psychology and lore of the Saint of Nymea, of Godbert's holiday job. So 3 was as many as we were allowed to do. 3 little pit stops with the Saint of Nymea. So now we're arriving at Nafika's altar. The final stop, presumably. Saint of Nymea. Ho ho! As all good things to do, it would seem our little journey together has come to an end, and I can just feel the fire of inspiration coursing through me. Many thanks for the kindling, my friend. Now all that remains is to bring my ideas to life in the form of gifts for the children. Yes, I must be off to my workshop. That said, I very much enjoyed our little starlight stroll together. I do hope I can get your phone number. Must be parts of... I don't think I'm going to do that. Let's go with it was entertaining. I don't want to be like... I don't dislike Godbird. It's just... Yeah, it was entertaining. Ho ho ho! My apologies if I got a bit carried away at times. No, you're good. As the Saint of Nymea, I vowed to devote my life to helping others. Probably a little... my guess is he's probably alone among casino tycoons in that vow. I believe the two of us are rather alike in that sense. And your exploits this season have reminded me anew of just what the Starlight Spirit's all about. Anyone, be they man or beast, can bring joy and wonder to the world if they so choose. I think that's true. Anyone could do that. Rudy can, I can, and you certainly can, Godbert. It's a wonderful thing, is it not? And now I must channel all this vim and vigor to craft my gifts for the children. So I fear it's time we parted ways. Oh, don't tell me you're curious what I'll be making for them, yes? I mean, you've already kind of told me, right? Walking about town with you, I was struck by the calmness I felt, looking at the streetscapes veiled in white, and the warmth that welled up in my heart, seeing the smiling faces of the townspeople. That's when it hit me. I could craft snow globes. I wasn't expecting that. Yes, little spheres of glass. Glass housing scenes. Little spheres of glass housing scenes depicting the starlight season here in Gridania. The children would enjoy that, don't you think? I think they would. Snow globes are pretty great. They're like they're like budget lava lamps. And with that, I'd best get to work giving physical form to my ideas. Do send Garanji my regards. Ho, ho, ho. I hope I see your son in Endwalker. I'm not sure if there's going to be more Hildebrand stuff in this expansion or not. Garanji. The saint was beaming from ear to ear on his way out. You must have had quite the time together. But where's my head? He left this as a special Starlight gift for you. Well, I hope you enjoy the festivities. And if you're so inclined, do check back in with him before the season's over. I'm sure the saint would be overjoyed to see you again. This is what my inspiration gets me. Magic prism. This particular peculiar contraption creates illusions by weaving together myriad shades of light. Produces a radiant light that envelops the user. Okay, that's pretty cool. I just wish it lasted a bit longer. Okay. Okay, so that's just the same thing we did. Okay, so that's this year's Starlight Celebration. That was awesome. Rudy, you are fantastic. I was a little sad last session when I completed the Shaggles quest and I didn't get Shaggles. Like, it makes sense. Shaggles, I mean, the whole quest line was about Shaggles not being a specimen, about him becoming like a researcher and a citizen. But that was the same with, I think they do a good job in terms of that by giving you wind-up versions of different characters that you'd want to see. Okay, so that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.